Good morning. I'm Dr. Butheina Gerriw, teaching staff and a member of Academic Center in Lyon. I am here with you to talk about flipped classroom, its use in medical education. This video, in this video, I will introduce you and I defined flipped classroom, how to prepare it, and how to use it as an active method for learning. This video will help your faculty to go through your first sessions of flipped classroom. It will also demonstrate how to conduct step-by-step the online and face-to-face sessions. It will explain the active methods which we shall use during the face-to-face sessions, and how to use it effectively to guarantee the success of flipped classroom. I will also involve the challenges to both faculty and the students. What are the real challenges and misconceptions which can affect the implementation of flipped classroom? I hope we can find answers to these challenges, so when you implement your classroom, you will be successful and sustainable. Please go through this video, which will last for about 15 to 20 minutes. And also I will send word reference, which includes some information or guidelines about flipped classroom and comparison between traditional and active learning. I also include some references. If you need to enhance your reading, you can go through these references. During the workshop, we will use the time of the work not only to add this new information about flipping. No, we shall go through the active methods to implement flipping at the class. So please come prepared, read the topics and see the video. And please, there is a post-test by the end of the slides. Try to answer them, because it will help us a lot for the feedback from you and to decide the points which of the weakness, so we can tackle them in the follow-up process. We in the AC, we are happy to help you all through the process of preparing the flipping classroom, and also to go through the challenges and try to solve them together. I hope you will enjoy this video, and see you inshallah on next Saturday, 3rd of May. We shall start by seeing this video or slides. About objective of this session, we shall define flipped classroom, identify suitable content for flipping, apply flipped classroom strategies, evaluate tools and technology, and address challenges and misconceptions. About active learning, what will happen really in traditional learning, in which a student will come to the classroom and the teacher will give, it is teacher center, the teacher will give them all the knowledge and help them to remember and understand the knowledge which are considered the base of Bloom's taxonomy. And then out of the class, the student will go to apply, analyze, evaluate, and create by themselves through their studies. What will happen in flipping is the reverse. We shall tackle the knowledge through the online sessions. We shall give them the videos, we shall give them the reading instructions, the reading materials, the guidelines, to read them by themselves at home. When they come to the classroom, we'll tackle the higher center. We'll tackle creativity, evaluation, analyzing, application, critical thinking. All these ways, it will help them more to memorize and to gain the knowledge and the skills which they need in their practical life. So flipping is considered a way of active learning, in which an adult learner is the main part or the main participant in gaining his own knowledge. And traditional, as I said, the classroom followed by our main participant in it is the teacher. It is teacher center. But in flipping, the main part or the main actor are the students. They are the active participants. They decide, they design, they know when and how they learn the knowledge they are needed to learn. Teaching methods including approaches to teaching and learning in higher education: experiential, collaborative, adaptive, gamification, and flipped learning. Flipped learning really contains all the others. It has gamification, it has adaptive learning, it has collaborative. So it is considered a very, very highly efficient method of active learning. Benefit: it encourages active learning, it frees up class time for deeper engagement, it supports diverse learning studies. How it supports diverse learning studies? Suppose you're studying, one of them is grasping so quickly and he have a very good baseline construction. So he will take only a few minutes or few hours, very short period to grasp the knowledge. Some other students, they have to go back to their basic science, to have to learn more, they have to enhance more, they have stress more. So they have a lot of time in their own space to gain the knowledge which you need them to gain. So this supports diverse learning styles. It enhances students are responsible for their own knowledge. If they have more time to read, to discuss, to go to references, so they are responsible for their own knowledge. The E-model in active learning include engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Also, all the 5 E's are present in flipping. We are engaging a student through sending them, and they decide what to read, through exploration, and through explanation. When they come back to the face-to-face, if there's anything they need, we shall explain. The facilitator or the doctor will explain. And elaborate on the important point or modest point, and also evaluation through peer teaching and facilitator. How to prepare? Flipped classroom consists of 2 phases. The first phase is the online phase. During the online phase, we have to prepare a video, which is the most important factor of the success of flipping classroom. If you have good video, which is prepared by expert, usually the most senior professor in the unit, he should prepare it, because the information should be concise and limited, and he knows what exactly the goal or the intended learning outcomes of the class. He should prepare the video. The video itself, it should be clear, sound clear, photos clear. This by research, they were said that the video is the most important factor for successful flipped classroom. So we have to prepare video nicely and give it to the students. And then we should explain to the student before using the flip, what is the flipping and how they will do, what expected from them, what type of knowledge they have to gain, what is the tools of technology they have to use. We should, before starting flipped classroom, students should be well oriented and adjusted to the use of flipping classes. Consideration when starting. Before starting flipping, don't get enthusiastic and use it all through the semester. No, start small. Have small chunks. I prefer to have the parts of your subject which really needs discussion, it needs debate, it needs more deep information. Flipping will help so much in this type of information. So just a small chunk from your subject, start by it flipping. Students will love it because it will have a lot of discussion, a lot of debate, everyone will express himself, everyone will have a way to gain more information. Start small and then increase step by step. Okay? Also need to know content, know the content of your subject, which one is best suited for flipping and which one is best suited for other ways. Okay? And also for existing technology. If you have really good internet, if you have Moodle, if you have, flipping is very, very easy. Although in some areas where internet is really very poor, they use the same flipping but through using USB and other ways. If you like it, you can do it. Walkthrough session is very important, as I said before. First session is very important to guarantee your successful or success. By it, I mean, before starting, you explain to the student everything about it, how you will conduct it, how you will implement your rule and their rule, and then if they know everything, it will be easy to continue. As I said, it has 2 sessions, online resources and classroom session. In structuring, you have to prepare video, lecture and reading, and hands-on activities during the in-class, and personal and interactive learning experience. Should know your students, you know their types, which students they need more information, you will guide them to more, the students who are really grasping quickly, you will more to advance it, more reading. So you have to know the type of, what type of learners you are teaching. Feedback is very important in flipped classroom. Online sessions, you can have synchronous learning or asynchronous. Synchronous, as you say, you will talk and they will be with you in the same time, but in different places or in the same place, whatever you like. But during this session, it is very good, because if you have difficult, tough topic, and you need the student to master it by piece, they have to master this and then go to the next piece or to the next information. Synchronous is very good, because if you finish, they get you the first piece or the first chunk, and then you need to test the student. You can give them quiz. If you see that they are fine, you go to the other. So you need to be with them during synchronous is very good to implement this type of mastery flipped classroom. If you are, everything is fine and you can do it through asynchronous is much better in what a student would go in their space time, no need for you to be there, so asynchronous is also very good. What I advise, you choose. If you have really topic which need debate, discussion, you need to be there with the student, which is really difficult or tough, so it is better to go through synchronous, through Zoom or Google meeting. And you will be there to just go step by step with the student, involve them in the discussion, do quiz, do polling, so you know what they really gather or what they really gain and what needs more enhancement. If the topic is easy going, you can do asynchronous, no problem. So it's up to you according to the goals, the intended learning outcomes of your subject, and what you would like the student to gain or to know. This is how to do polling. During polling, what you will do, you will explain the subject and then give them one MCQ, and they will answer, okay? If all of them gather that it's perfect, so they know all the knowledge gathered them. But if there is a debate, you will notice that a lot of students have answered wrongly or in the right. So you will ask who answered this and who answered this, and make them, the student by themselves, teach themselves. Polling is very good during flipped classroom. Collaboration, you can, as I said, in LIMO, we have models which has a variety of very perfect ways to teach flipped classroom. You can do quiz online, you can do quiz offline, you can give the videos. So it is a very good tool to use in a flipped classroom. And Zoom meeting, okay? How to prepare our pre-class activities? As I said, you should prepare the video, which should be prepared by a very experienced professor. It will take about 15 minutes. And reading assignment, you should give them assignments, give them reference, give them WHO guidelines, whatever you would like, cases, whatever you would like to give them, just send them before the lecture. And interactive quiz is very important, interactive quiz, because it shows you how deep or how far they really gain the knowledge you want them to gain. So quiz in between, it is a very good way in achieving concentration, because after a few minutes, students tend to wonder. If you give them quiz, you know that they are with you, and also you will tackle how much they understand or comprehend whatever you are giving them. So quiz can be given in online session. Activity during face-to-face is very important. In the class, during the class time, whatever 1 hour, you will use it completely for activities, which will teach you how much they gain the knowledge, what is the weakness points, and also it will help them to do peer-to-peer teaching. Peer teaching is very important because the best way of learning is teaching really. Students will sit in pairs and then everyone will say, I didn't understand, what about this, I didn't comprehend. So they will try, everyone will try to help the other one. It's a very good way of teaching and learning. This pair talk, also we can have jigsaw, also we can have gallery talk, we can have problem-based, you can have case-based. You can adjust according to your learning material, whatever you like. The main point, the teacher, the lecture time is only for activities, not for giving information. It's for utilization, analyzing, criticizing, evaluation, and synthesis. This is what we have just said. Feedback is very important for the success because through the feedback, you will know what students read and like or dislike, prefer or disprefer, so you can, in your future lecture, you can just attend to their needs. Assessment is also a cornerstone in a flipped classroom because you have to continuously assess your students during the lecture, during face-to-face, and during online solving the quiz. They are formative through the quiz or filling the spaces or polling or whatever, and also through observation. If you are sitting in the face-to-face, you have to observe who is participating, who is shy to participate, so you have to pull him from his shyness and ask him to join his friend. So by that you will observe your students, you know their weakness, trying to help them. So assessment is very, very important in a flipped classroom. Overcoming challenges. I said there are challenges to participation or to implementation. Challenges for faculty and challenges for students. Please go through all these challenges, and when you will come, try to give us some answer to these challenges. It will help you to really decide what point of weakness in this and how we tackle them to ensure the success of our classroom. So faculties go through them, and also students go through them. And when you come to the work, we shall discuss together how to overcome these challenges and this conception. Effective, as I said, you do small chunks from the beginning, recording. And the recording of the, you should give students time. If it's a lecture within 1 week, give them 5 days, 6 days to see the video, to read the references, to build their own knowledge. Don't, the lecture is tomorrow and you will send the video yesterday, or it will be really without any help. Just send the video. The quality of the video, as I said, is very, very important. By research, the quality of the video decide if the flipped classroom will gain, if the voice is not bad, the volume is not bad, if the itself, the content are very poor, if there are a lot of noisy, a lot of AC and family noises and other, students cannot concentrate. The quality of video is a cornerstone for success in flipped classroom. These are the activities in the class. You can take pair talk, and these two students will just sit together and each one will talk and discuss with his friend so they can help each other. Also, we can have jigsaw, which we shall divide the topic between groups of students. Every group will talk and enhance in this point. By the end of the lecture or the workshop or whatever, you will just gather all the pieces, bits and pieces, and form the final picture or the final shape of your flipped classroom. It's called jigsaw. And also gallery work is a very nice way of reaching or interactive way of teaching students. We shall give example about that in our workshop, inshallah. Okay. Reflection and sharing. By the end of the activities, we shall do reflection and sharing about ideas, about the muddiest point. After all that, still there are some points which are not understandable, so you can, as a facilitator, either tell the student to read more or try to solve the really muddiest point or the point they cannot understand. Post-test, please, I sent this post-test. By the end of the video, try to solve these problems of this quiz. It will help us for the follow-up. We shall know what's the point really grasped nicely about it or what needs more enhancement. We as a team in Academic Center, we are most happy to receive you anytime to help you either to prepare or to implement or to make feedback about your flipped classroom. Anytime you can just come and we shall be most welcome to help you during this. What will help us is answering these questions. So please come prepared to the workshop by reading and answering this question. Thank you very much. Have a nice time.